Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Well, Wednesday, the 4th of June 2025, and I got the latest release from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line from Joy Toy. So I have the Triceraton Infantryman Captain Zorax, Adjutant Zorg, is that right? Adjutant Zorg, and Casey Jones. Pretty excited about these. More excited about these dinosaur guys than Casey Jones, because Casey Jones just looks a bit big in there, but maybe I'll be wrong and open up and have a look hands-on. So let's look at the boxes. So this is the Infantryman, who I'm tempted to get a few more of if he's any good. Bit of glare there, can't really see too much. But on the back, he is looking absolutely fantastic. I do like that. And obviously having three very, very similar releases saves in their tooling costs. Very cool, like him. Captain Zorax. It's got some sort of strange looking rocket, laser, shoulder mounted cannon or launcher there. Looks good, has to be said, like that as well. Adjutant Zorg, is that right? Adjutant Zorg, I guess so, Adjutant Zorg. Again, looks pretty cool. On the back, again, these guys look so good. The inking on that, is it Caprice, I think? I can't remember what it's called. Looks very cool, and he appears he might be lacking it on this one. That we will see when I open up. And lastly, the drunk and fallen over Casey Jones, who just looks massive there, with loads of accessories. I much prefer him in this look on the back. Okay, I'm going to box and set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, here they are. Absolutely fantastic on the dinosaurs. Casey Jones, he is big because he's got roller skates on. I should have spotted that. I'm not sure if he's good yet. I guess I'll have to take off his armor and change the head and the shoes around to see him in his more characteristic look than this to see if I really like him. But I think the dinosaur guys are fantastic. So many accessories. So from left to right, let's start with our infantryman. You see he's holding a dumbbell. He's got two dumbbells. How's that for a flex pose? Rifle one hand shooting and curling, bicep curling and dumbbell on the other. Anyway, comes with two dumbbells. He's also got a pistol there we see later, the rifle. He comes with this awesome knife. These are like the Wing Chun knives. I've forgotten their name. Not butterfly knives, can't remember. But you can actually pull these apart. There's a little pin there which keeps them together. So you get these two as well, which is absolutely awesome. Very, very cool. And all the dinosaurs come with 3 pairs of additional hands. So you get the almost obligatory left and right fist. They've all got 3 fingers. You get the alternate to what they have now. They have trigger right and a gripping left. And you get the semi-gripping right and the trigger left. And then you get also these open, that's the gripping right there. And you get the open hands there. You saw the other open hand already. Okay, our next one, that is the Captain Zorax. Comes with this rather heavy, it's meant to be heavy because it's a weight, this bent sort of a barbell, which is pretty cool. Other than he's sort of, he has 2 of these blade daggers, which he's holding one there. That great big rocket laser launcher thing. And then what's confusing me is this little rocket. What does that go? Does that fit in that gun somewhere? I haven't actually worked that out yet. I'll have to have a proper look at that in a minute. Then we come through to the adjutant or adjutant Zork. So he's got his little shotgun there. Comes with 2 of those. He comes with 2 brass knuckle or knuckle dusters. He comes with the, I'll call it a ball bar, which actually can bend. How cool is that? So you can actually pose him doing the workout. And that gun he's got there, and a really evil knife he's got in a sheath underneath, which we'll see later. And then I have Casey Jones in the end, who's, I think looks kind of bad like that. I don't like that armoured rollerblading sort of outfit, or, you know, hockey outfit. It's got the hockey stick. He's got another, this is an ice hockey stick, maybe this one? Hockey stick. He's got another hockey stick. He's got a sledgehammer. I'm not sure what sport that one's from. He's got a golf club. He's got a, looks like a metal baseball bat maybe. And then maybe a smaller rounders or softball bat perhaps. He's got a cricket bat. which is misshapen, should be flat on one side, not curved on both sides. It comes with a baseball. He comes with his backpack, which is a bit too heavy, but loads of space to put most of that stuff in. But it just feels a bit too heavy, it's going to overbalance him, I feel. And then he comes with 3 extra hands. So he's got gripping. He comes with a trigger left on this side. Let's change it around, hopefully get a focus. Like almost a trigger left, but 2 different gripping hands again. And he comes with an open, if I don't lose it, open holding sort of left hand. And then he comes with shoes. He actually changes a roller skates out. And he comes with this much better head, I think, here. And a jacket here. Some accessories. Please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of your screen. Now, get to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws from time to time too. It's worth checking out because it's free for 7 days, no obligation to join, no obligation to pay. So you might as well just do it and see what's on there. Okay, close look time. Okay, this is going to be so fun. Close look and other accessories. So, left to right again, Triceraton infantryman. That's just such a flex. Rifle one hand, bicep curling the other. He looks great. Now, he does have inking, but not enough. And likewise, on our adjutant, much better on the back of the box inking than it is in person. Gun looks great. You can actually take out the ammo. But there's no bullets in there. And push back in, which is a nice feature. I'm glad they've done that. Just, you know, it's just a small thing, but adds to it. Grenades come off. He's got his other pistol here, which looks awesome. In fact, it looks like that rocket from that guy might fit in. Oh, that was so close. Might have fitted in there, but they should have thought of that. Not meant for that. Got this pistol, like a flare gun, which looks great. I do like that as well. Which goes in his holster, which kind of slips down his leg as well. All the dinosaur guys here, the Triceretons, you have to attach the tails. They're easy to put in and they're easy to take out. So, you know, it's not a huge hassle. And I'm glad they're easy to take out because I'll be putting them back in the box after. Armor can be taken off. Just looks great, I think. And that's a nice looking sort of sci-fi gun. Then we go to our next one, Captain Zorax. Those punch blades there. This great big gun. It's got a screen, but there's nowhere to put that little rocket fires armor. Well, maybe in here. That comes out. There we go. Yay! Okay. So the rocket can fit in that little part that comes out, but you do not want to push it in case it gets stuck. And you're like going, no. I'm gonna. There you go. Get it out. So, okay, I'm not sure if it's meant to go in there, but basically that's the box that was just here. That's a pretty cool feature that I can actually fit in there if you want it to do. But it doesn't look like it shoots rockets, but it's still pretty nice. I do like that. He looks nice as well. Arm looks great. They are just such nice looking figures. And they actually stand up quite easily. And the next are adjutant Zork. That gun's pretty funky. I'm not sure the clip comes out. It might do. Nope. The shotgun, which is not holding well because I've got the wrong hand for that shotgun, but it has got, if you can see, a indented barrel. So it does look pretty cool. It needs the inking on the, I'll call it Caprice, I think it's called. But it looks great. Then the evil knife I was telling you about. Look at that. That is just evil. Very, very cool. Okay. Casey Jones in this sort of get-up. The wheels don't go around in these roller skates, but yeah, he's just not my cup of tea like this. Don't really like the way he looks like this. Okay, I'm going to pause this and attempt to change Casey Jones around to how I think he should look. So give me a second, okay? So you can see that I've changed him around. And the difficult thing was really the feet putting these, and this one's not even in properly yet, but it's getting there. That one's pretty much in. And despite this being heavy and really sort of back heavy, can actually balance and stand up, as you can see, which is nice. Very, very cool. All right, I will take that one off, mind you. And I'll, yep, there we go. Okay, so next is articulation. I'll start with him since he's in my hands. He looks far more proportioned in terms of size now than he did with the roller skates on in the armor. And this is quite nice because it holds, hides the joints he's got in his shoulders and chest there. So head, forwards, back is good, side to side is good, turning's okay, shoulders all the way around. He does have a shoulder roll, bit limited maybe by the sculpting in his chest and on the this jacket which I put on. Lateral raise is well over flat, which is great, better than a Space Marine. It's a single bicep joint but over 90 degrees, and the hand that you can turn, and he's got a joint. You've got to find where the joint is, then you can move the arm. He's got a trunk, forwards, backwards, side to side and turn. He's got a waist, forwards, backwards, side to side and turn. So together, if I use his hips as well, you can get a pretty decent sit down position. There we go, which is good. We like that. And then on the, speaking of his hips, outwards, he's getting slightly more on his right, our left, than he's on his other side. There we go, slightly. There we go. Still getting slightly more. So he's approaching the splits marks. He's doing well there. Forwards is actually very good. Backwards is not bad. So together, again, approaching the splits, we like that. He does have a thigh twist. He's got a double kneecap, super tight like that. And then the feet, we got the swivel. We got a tippy toe and a dorsiflexation, but there's no boot turn. Decent articulation. I'll just show articulation on one of these Triceretons, is it? Because it's the same in all of them. I will use the, I think the first one. No, I'll use the guy in the middle. Take off his guns. Put that one back up slightly. Okay, so head. We have up, down, side to side and turn. And yes, the mouths or the beaks do open. Because it's actually a beak, I believe, on these dinosaurs, and closed on Triceratops. Shoulders all the way around, but just watch out for the armor. The armor is attached to the armor here. Lateral raise, about flat. There isn't a shoulder roll. Bicep bend is 90 degrees. Hands are a ball joint, so all directions you can go in. There is separate trunk. Trunk forwards, backwards, side to side and turn. Is there a separate waist? Yes, turn, forwards, backwards, side to side. So turning is easy. Together is pretty good on the sides and backwards, not so much on the front. Hips, well, that's a lot better than I was expecting. Look at that, practically a full split. We do get quite a nasty hip gap there. Legs are short than I was expecting. It's a thigh turn. It's a double kneecap, super tight for chunky. Feet, swivel. Tippy toe, not really dorsiflexation, but the sculpt gets in the way. There's no turn. The tail has a joint in here, and it's sort of a bendy tail as well. So you can see this joint you see can move in here. And this can bend too. So you can actually articulate that too if you want. Okay, let's get them. There's metal joints in their thighs, their hips, you can see. Get them standing up straight, and then we'll go through size and do some comparisons. Okay, I'll measure his size and Casey Jones' size, then we do a few comparisons. So, on our adjutant Zorg, to the actual top of the frill, it's called the frill, not the caprice, maybe I'm right. It's just under 6 inches, just under 15 cm. Casey Jones is 10.5, no, about 11 cm, 4.25 inches, give or take. And now the interesting part, let's do some comparisons. So I'll use a foot soldier first of all, going next to Casey Jones. And the foot soldier is a little bit taller. You see how small he looks compared to the actual dinosaurs, the Triceretons. Next, I'll use a turtle. Use Leonardo. And again, he's smaller than Casey. And he is very small in comparison to the Triceratons. He's about a third of the size smaller. And what I'll do now, I'll use a Fortnite figure just to get a cross brand scale using with my custom aim with Casey Jones. And my Fortnite figure is just a touch bigger. And then lastly, this is a comparison which needs to be done. Let's move Casey Jones out of the way. I'll use one of the Boss Fight Studio dinosaurs, who's also a Triceratops, and see how he compares. Oh, that's awesome. The fact that they scale well and look great with each other is good. But obviously the feet are different in the number of toes, the fingers are different on the hands, but they do look great together. Very, very cool. I'm happy about that because I'm thinking of doing a dinosaur army. So I'm about to get some more of these Joy Toy ones and maybe a couple more of the Boss Fight Studio ones. Very, very cool indeed. Some really nice figures by Joy Toy. This is the best line they do. You might love the 40k and the other stuff, but this, oh, did you see the mosquito? Where's it gone? This is the best line, in my opinion, that they do. I think they've got the look right. They've really gone quite hardcore on the quality. The painting's not always the best, you know, so I haven't done the shading on everything, but these are just so good. I think they've really knocked it out of the park. Okay, this is Awesome Match Toy signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Again, check out the Patreon. I will see you in another video very, very soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.